Welcome back to NASCAR Thunder 2004, ladies and gentlemen. Right now I'm about to do race 17 of 36 at the first fancy road race of the season. We're going to be at Daytona International Speedway, but we're going to be on the Daytona Road Course for the Rangy Florida 500K. Last week at Sonoma, we unfortunately finished 33rd and lost a lot of respect for our allies, so hopefully we'll get it back week by week. We come off of the last turn, and we're going to get the green flag. We're off of now to the S's. So far, we have a relatively good lap. Just the rumble strips are a lot of people hit them commonly in road races, but it's not recommended. Aim your car for them and bounce all over them because you'll lose a load of time. Going through the last couple turns under the EA Sports Bridge. EA Sports, man, they were big in the 90s and mid 2000s. Then they basically just started producing crap after crap after crap after crap. Let's come off of turn number 4. Notice how there is no yellow line rule in this game, so I'm going to probably take this lap on the apron. It's going to put us in the pole. Really no other point to qualify. Why, yes. And just barely over Dale Earnhardt Jr., actually.
The NASCAR Winston Cup Series comes to the Daytona International Speedway again today. MRN is live to give you a look at this very unique race. These cars are used to running a little differently here at Daytona. This is going to be interesting.
I think we're going to see it all today. Hard braking, tight turns, left and right, even some drafting. Where else could you see all this together than at the Daytona International Speedway?
I can answer that.
Is currently at the top of the points list.
What a great feeling that must be to have.
Talladega.
Although you also have to think about the guys closing in behind you. One bad day at the track and you've got to start climbing the ladder all over again.
Bobby Labonte is in the top 5 in points so far this season.
He just needs to keep digging like he has been. Sometimes when drivers reach the top 5 in points, they start to push themselves too hard on race day and wind up losing spots instead. I'm sure he doesn't want that.
The Cheerios Dodge hasn't made much of a move in the points so far.
Yeah, those guys have been working so hard this year. It's a shame it doesn't really show in points. Just seems they can't keep that car out of trouble on race day. Maybe their luck will change today.
As I'm sure most of you probably know, I've been in the points lead pretty much the entire season. It's going to be pretty interesting today because there's quite a few rivals from Sonoma. Kurt Busch, Michael Waltrip come to mind, and so does Bobby Labonte.
Let's see how they'll line up for the start. Kevin Harvick, the NASCAR Winston Cup points leader.
So it's going to be pretty interesting to see what these drivers do on the start.
In the second row are the Interstate Battery Chevrolet and the 21 car.
But we do have a couple allies.
Starting the race from row 3 are the Rubbermaid Sharpie Ford and the Napa Auto Parts Chevrolet. The fourth row has the Singular Wireless Chevrolet and the Lowe Chevrolet. Starting the race from row 5 will be the Dodge dealers UAW Dodge and the Citgo Ford. In row 6 we have the Ron Chevrolet and the Home Depot Chevrolet.
And through the rest of the field. So far, Ford Burton has his the Wildlife Foundation car, and Jerry Nato has his USG Sheetrock car. You see the field skate by.
In the 9th row, we have the Sterling Marlin Dodge and the Valvoline Pontiac. In the 10th row are the Team Rusty Dodge and the Stacker 2 Dodge. Starting the race from row 11 are the Caterpillar Dodge and the Granger Ford.
We're waiting for the field. Anyways, we got race 18, 14 laps, bunch of pissed off drivers. We're green at Daytona. So I'm kind of nervous to see what Bobby Labonte, Kurt, and Mikey are going to do. We come down off of the S's, left, right, left. We have to block like hell here, just keeping these two guys behind me. We're driving this race like it. Sure, it may be a road course, but you got to drive this place like it's a super speedway, right? Look at me, blocking high. Basically, I'm blocking the left lane with Labonte. Now, well, Labonte got by Junior, but if he didn't, I would have been blocking Junior in that corner. Now here, I got to go back and try to keep my front bumper from Labonte. So we make our way off of the last turn 9. Complete lap number 1. Give it to the 29 of Kevin Harvick. We're going to try to see if we can lead most of the laps today, actually. I actually did this once, just messing around on NASCAR 5. I put on a 25% race with this exact car, just with Kevin Harvick, just not this exact scheme. And oh my god, I led all but like 2 laps. And that was for green flag stops. We're coming off down through the last couple turns, down through 7, into 8. Bobby Labonte in the 18, Kurt Busch in the 97, both equally pissed at us. I'm sure if they get to us, they're probably going to make us eat wall for the next month. Good. Wow, we're actually getting a pretty good clearance on these guys. There is a small group of cars pitting, so I'll probably pit around lap 5 or so. So a few laps from now, I'm going to pit. Oh, God. Well, I was going to go perfectly without any damage, but that's not going to happen. There's Kurt in the 97, by Labonte in the 18 behind me. Right now, everybody's single file is just follow the leader of the erratically driving the car. As it is a miniature 4-car breakaway up the front, as I see Dale Jr. behind Kurt Busch in the 97 and Bobby Labonte in the 18. Next time by, I'm pitting. And then you see Ricky Rudd, who's actually full second back from Dale Earnhardt Jr. and 3 seconds back from us in 5th. We have a good car, just car today, actually. If we keep hitting the right corners, we'll actually have a pretty good shot at dominating. Up the hill. Well, the miniature bridge above Lake Lloyd. Making our way down out of the S's. So next time I'm gonna pit. Means next lap I'm gonna be pitting and I'm gonna be enjoying a nice, comfortable lead. Not that we need any more points. So our total is now Bobby Labonte is 3.5 seconds back. And then you got Kurt Busch, Dale Jr., and Ricky Rudd. So the top 5 has been relatively unchanged pretty much all afternoon here at Daytona infield. Curb clipping. Going to be coming around this bend. so far, I do believe we are on pace to lead the majority of the first half of this race, well, at least until I decide to pit. So far, we don't really need a lot of fuel, so I could probably just put in, one can and see how far it'll get me. So we're going to be coming off 4. We're going to slow down to 70 miles an hour. No tires, yes. Half a can. Quick 7-second stop. It's not going to be anything too complex. Jeff Gordon has moved into 6th. Good move. Hopefully this will actually pay off because tires aren't as important as on road courses as if we're running the Daytona Oval track. They'd be pretty important. Heading our way off the bumps. See if we can catch David. So I think that's David Green in the 37 car down up here in 33rd. There's a couple relatively pissed off drivers in front of me. Got Christian for the pole. There's nobody near me. Unless you're talking an imaginary car. Who else is going to pit? Jesus, who else is going to pit? Pass by a couple cars. We're up in the 31st. Get by the 27 Chase Montgomery, who I thought calmed down after Darlington. Guess I was wrong. Made our way up to the 30th position. There's C Park, Jeremy Mayfield, and Terry Labonte up in front of us. So we can briefly share draft with 30. Then get by him and Mayfield and get up to 28th. Get a little aggressive with Labonte. Because we're getting by the alley of pissed off drivers and slow pokes. Oh god, Nadu's mad at me. Oh, contact. Oh, okay. He won't be anywhere near us, so I'm not going to worry about it. Halfway through today's Florida 500K, Bobby Labonte is currently in the top spot. He has not pitted yet. I'm sure I look for him to pit soon, along with most of the top 5. You see the 38 of Elliott Sadler going to fly by him on the outside lane. You know, also going to fly by the 23 of Kenny Wallace, too. Nemechek's going to be fun to get by. Not. Oh, Lord. Give him as much room as God. Gonna give him as much room as you can. Because we all know if you go near anybody on the inside in this game, when they're a rival, they will try to door slam you like that. Up to 17th. We got Ward Burton up in front of us. We got Johnny Benson in front of us. I'm going to cut that corner. It's going to cut us to the outside. Johnny Benson is secretly calling me a cunt right now. top 5 has not pitted, so it's been relatively unchanged. Because I just flew by a couple cars, and I'm just using the clipping the grass to get by these guys. And hopefully my fuel strategy worked, because I'm kind of nervous. If I should have taken that half a tank of gas. Nobody is pitted yet at all. Well, Kenseth, Rudd, or Craven, Johnson, Waltrip, I think Gordon. Yeah, Gordon pitted. We do have a pretty good shot not to get by these guys unless anything catastrophic happens. Yeah. Oh God. Jesus. There's a fourth place. We're up to fourth, and there's the top 3 who literally have not pitted the entire race. Could they be going on a interesting strategy? I believe. Got a couple of rivals to piss off, and a couple guys they don't even want to piss off any further. Wow, that's nice. Thanks for door slamming me, Kurt. We're going to immediately draft off of the 18 of Bobby Labonte, see if we can make our way around. Hopefully he doesn't pit in front of us. He's going to ride us on the racetrack. He's going to use the outside lane. We're briefly side by side. Going to bump it and grind it off 2. Then into 3. Going to be heading off this next corner. Previously in the original Season 2, when I had my custom car before the PS3 came along, I actually was halfway through the season at this point and had a pretty decent amount of allies and a couple rivals, which was pretty impressive compared to Season 1 where I had a ton of rivals in the late stages of the season. You know, Dockside, New York. And I tried to get rid of them all at Tiburon because it's, you know, wide open and no brakes whatsoever. It looks like the rest of the field is pitting, and this means I have the rest of this race in hand. Making our way through turn 3. We are literally killing it in the wins column this year. I think, other than me, there's probably been about 4 different winners. Other winners pretty much all year. I'm sure we're wearing the ever-loving piss out of our tires because our fronts are bright red and the backs are just fine. Oh, just clip the grass. Keep the car down bottom. Going to the line, there is going to be a couple laps left in this one. "15 seconds separates me from the 12 of Ryan Newman. As I have a feeling we're going to be catching the lap at the back of this group coming off of turn 2. While the back half of the field has got top 3 behind us coming in pit. So we're heading off of that corner. Dale Jarrett, Jeff Gordon, Ward Burton, and Michael Waltrip have cycled their way back into the top 5. Ward Burton's having a nice solid run today. We may potentially have a shot to catch the back group of traffic here. Coming off of turn number 9 and then the sprint to the tri-oval. And this also means the white flag is going to be put up in the air right about here. Yep, my right front's dead. I just clipped the wall. That's slight bit overreacting. Oh god, I'm off course. I'm way offline. I really had to hit the brakes to avoid not, going into a wall and killing my car. Last lap here at Daytona. Going to be making our way off of turn number 4. We are literally on fumes coming off of these last corners, running this thing practically to the end. Hopefully we don't run out between now and the end as see a car slowing in front of us. That is the 5 of Terry Labonte. He's not going to matter. I win the Florida 500K at Daytona. And I'm probably going to be like Austin Dillon. Have no fuel to, literally no fuel to do a burnout. Oh god. Curb humping, curb humping. And I'm out. And just like that, we're out.
There weren't very many lead changes.
Well, to be honest, Joe, I'm a little surprised that we didn't have more leaders. Just goes to show that with the right setup and the right strategy, you really can dominate a NASCAR Winston Cup race.
Kevin Harvick was the car to beat all race long.
Yeah, no doubt he deserves the victory. What an incredible race for all the guys on that team.
Kevin Harvick is starting to find out who doesn't like him on the racetrack.
It certainly looks that way. I'm not sure who started everything, but it should be fun to watch over the next couple of races to see what develops.
Well, yet another win. And I am literally just an ugly mess rolling into victory lane right now. Oh, look. Mid-2000s Kevin Harvick. Wow, that's some attractive sight. That PS2 polygon. And this means we get another trophy to the case. Minus 80 for Bobby Labonte, minus 46 for Joe Nemechek, minus 58 for Kurt Busch, and minus 22 for Christian Fittipaldi. Kevin Harvick won today's Florida 500K here at Daytona. Jeff Gordon finished second. Michael Waltrip finished third. Jimmy Johnson finished fourth. Dale Earnhardt Jr. finished fifth. Ricky Craven finished sixth. Sterling Marlin's going to finish seventh. Dale Jarrett's going to finish eighth. Kurt Busch is going to finish ninth. And Ricky Rudd is going to finish 10th. Alright. Be sure to tune in next time for Race 18 of NASCAR Thunder 2004 at Chicagoland Speedway for the running of the Tropicana 400. Alright. Points. You probably already know I'm going to be the points leader, but let's count the staggering amount of wins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 wins this season, and I look to get more here at Chicagoland. Some pretty good racetrack for us in this game. And New Hampshire's always been a good track for me when it comes to the NASCAR racing game. Indy, Pocono, the Glen, that's going to be under the lights. Then you got the remaining half of the field. Then we got the Homestead Road Course, Phoenix, Sawmill. That's going to be a fun one. Not. Talladega, Charlotte, Martinsville, O2 Homestead, Phoenix, Tiburon, and Daytona Beach. Just like Season 1, Season 2 will end with the Daytona Beach course. And the last season of NASCAR 04 that I do on this channel will also end on the Daytona Beach road course. But I will be playing as a different driver. So I'm first in points. Dale Earnhardt Jr. is in second. Bobby Labonte is in third. Michael Waltrip is in fourth. Ricky Craven is in fifth. Brian Newman is in sixth. Kurt Busch is in seventh. Jeff Burton is in eighth. Ricky Rudd is ninth. Matt Kenseth is 10th. Jeff Gordon dropped a spot to 11th. Kind of shocking because at this point I believe he had more than one win to his schedule in real life, hopefully, because he won Martinsville, where I remember when he fought off Bobby Labonte, and he also won Talladega too. But that may just be me. I think he just needs to be lucky and get out front again, especially in this last play. Drivers that want to kill me: Bobby Labonte, Jerry Nadeau, Michael Waltrip, Kurt Busch, Chase Montgomery, Joe Nemechek. Neutral: Christian Fittipaldi, Jeremy Mayfield. Drivers that don't give a damn: Christian Fittipaldi, Jeremy Mayfield, Stanton Barrett, Johnny Benson, Kyle Petty, David Green, Jeff Gordon, Robbie Gordon, Jimmy Johnson, Steve Park, Tony Stewart, Ryan Newman. These 6 are willing to help me. Well, these 4 mainly. And basically anybody from Nemechek up wants to kill me. Next episode, whenever I feel like recording this game, it's going to be at race 18 to 36. They're running the Tropicana 400. See you guys next time.